star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That was Skylar Cole singing the national anthem. A fantastic rendition. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. And Van Vliet out there with Thompson. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. That free throw, no good. And with this core of the Suns, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
To the wing right side. Back to Brooks. That shot off. Nice defense from KD. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Booker the pass to Williams. Out to Brooks. Pass to Green. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
Oh, not even thinking about it. When Green is catching and firing like that, you know he's feeling it.
Here's Van Vliet. Smith outside. Now Şengün. 6 on the shot clock. Here's KD. Good work there as it goes.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
Outside Williams. Green against Thompson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Green's got 5 now.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Brooks with no one around. And a miss there on the triple.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
KD's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. For Houston, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And he's good on the 3-ball. 5 points in the game.
Boy, Kevin Durant, the quick release and from distance.
Outside, Green. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4. Van Vliet with the bounce pass. Pass to Şengün. Outside, KD. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Over Brooks. And there's KD. That's good on the assist from Van Vliet. And that's now 7 points for Kevin Durant. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. So, Doris, when you look at the whole package, is Durant a one-of-a-kind player in your opinion?
Well, we certainly have guys with that size, but this is a player who can literally play every single position on the floor. The size, 7 foot. The ball skills, the shooting, the playmaking, the decision-making. I am not sure we will ever see another Durantula, the great one, Kevin Durant.
Williams finds Dunn. Now Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And we've seen some great scorers come into the league, but Green looks elite. Both the physical gifts and that fearless approach.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
And the Rockets with possession here. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordan Ott. Now, I talked to him about the challenge of trying to stop Kevin Durant. Coach said it's about not letting him get into a rhythm. I told the guys they need to focus on staying in front of him and trying to contest everything. Easier said than done, but we'll see if they can even make things difficult for KD. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And here's Booker from the arc. Şengün with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Smith the pass to Şengün. For 3, Van Vliet. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Green kicks to Dunn. Williams has a screen for Dunn. Sinks the three-pointer.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Green kicks to Brooks. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Rockets leading by 3. Here's Van Vliet. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
This guy is competitively tough and will not back away from physical defense. Go ahead, Fred Van Vliet.
Here's Booker. Lays it up off the glass.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Williams against Smith. Pass to Thompson. Here's Şengün. Beyond the arc. Nice shot by Thompson. Thompson's got 6.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Amon will blow right by you.
Timeout called, the Suns. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Phoenix. Tari Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Shepard comes in for Fred Van Vliet. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 6-point game. Outside Williams. Here's Green. Oh, that's blocked. It's deflected. Stolen by Brooks. With 3, Booker. Rockets with the rebound. Durant up top. Brooks covering. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You have to respect Kevin Durant's ability to pick up fouls, and I love seeing him drive with authority.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Pass to Iguodaro. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Rockets leading by 8. Shepard with the ball. 1:52 left here in the opening quarter. Launches it, and the 3 ball is good.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And again, it's the Suns missing. Houston's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Durant, the pass to Thompson. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Suns trail by 11. Pass to Dunn. And here is Allen. They need this. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Shot by Eason, no good.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
O'Neal passes to Gillespie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shepard, that's good.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
It's stolen by Shepard. And it's Houston on the break. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. With 1 on the clock. No good on that one. And so it's Houston going into the break with a 10-point lead. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what do you think?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
And so in the game for the Rockets, Tari Eason is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Shepard, and it's Okogie in at the 2 spot.
You know, so much of rebounding is about effort, and no lack of that right there. He had to box out and establish great position.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
And the Suns making a change here. Gillespie's checked in. Pass to Şengün. And he gets it to go. And the Rockets lead by 8.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Back to Richards. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
You know, you have to use the bounce pass in that instance to make the catch easier.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Eason. Rebound by the Suns.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. In the corner, it's Eason. Pass to Shepard. Here's Okogie. Shepard with the ball. A Kobe, the pass to Eason. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Suns making a switch here. Butler's checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. Van Vliet's checked in. Suns trail by 4. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpe's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA, totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. Rockets leading by 5. Shepard, the pass to Van Vliet. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Well, I mean, listen, Fred Van Vliet, you can practically close his eyes. That's how comfortable he is out on the arc.
Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
And again, Fred Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 12 points in the game.
Well, this is Fred Van Vliet doing work, efficiency and productivity.
Allen inside. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Houston making some changes. Kevin Durant comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Thompson in for Shepard. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Eason. Thompson outside. Back to Eason. Şengün inside. Working on Williams.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Allen against Şengün. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Phoenix. Green comes in for Grayson Allen. And here are the Suns now. Trailing here by 8. Booker inside, covered by Van Vliet. Shots good by Booker.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker. On the interior, it matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
Şengün kicks to Van Vliet. Back to Şengün. Houston moving it around. Here's Thompson. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. That's now 8 points from Amen Thompson. Booker with no one around misses the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. And so Green will bring it up for the Suns. 8-point game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Thompson.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the number 2 overall pick in the draft. And that's really changed the landscape.
Donnie's checked in for the Suns. Both free throws good from Green. Houston leading by 6. Van Vliet outside. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Boy, at his size, Fred Van Vliet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
Williams, a screen on Van Vliet. Booker, no good. Houston's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Eason. Thompson outside. Pass to Durant. Off target with his 3. Suns trail by 8. Here's Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Here's Eason. Over Dunn. It's deflected. Here's Booker. Booker going to work inside.
This guy has so many shots up his sleeve. Devin Booker loves to go with that floater when it's presented to him.
1:43 left in the first half of the game. On the wing, Thompson. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. And that's now 10 points from Amen Thompson. The Suns on offense. They trail by 6. And it's Green missing. Thompson in the post. He's against Green. And Thompson throws it down.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the Rockets making a change here. Smith has checked in. Houston leading by 6. Van Vliet passes to KD. Drills the elbow jumper. And it's 13 points for KD.
With KD's length and size, there aren't many defenders he simply can't shoot over.
Brooks outside. Back to Green. And Thompson sends it back. And they get it back. Fires from deep. And Green with the basket on the assist from Dunn. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
And we've seen this all night. Green with a wide range of ways to score. And boy, he just keeps coming.
And it goes down 2 points.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
On the drive, Booker.
I'll tell you, let that guy get a head of steam. Booker can finish at the rim with surprising power.
Houston's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Van Vliet passes to Şengün. Durant deciding where to go with it. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close.
The previous play is under
The locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Well, they're going to switch the call. There is no doubt in looking at the replay that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
Guys, it's been all about Fred Van Vliet for the Houston Rockets. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Fred, the shots were falling there. What did you do to get into a flow offensively?
Just try to play with some pace. I thought early on we got some stops out there, and then we allowed them to get to the free throw line. So I think our offense is not the problem right now. We got to lock in and get some stops. So we'll try to tighten up at halftime and see if we can get better.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Fred VanVleet has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And it's the Suns with the ball. 8-point game. Dylan Brooks out there with Dunn. Then there's Jalen Green. Then it's Mark Williams. And it's Booker in at the guard position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Houston's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Durant just inside the line and misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Green. Booker outside. Shoots over VanVleet. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Rebound by the Suns. Dunn's got his 5th rebound in this one. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Booker dishes to Brooks. Brooks setting a pick for Green. Count that bucket. Green's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Phoenix.
And you can tell Green is a competitive player, willing to put in the sweat to find looks.
Durant against Brooks. Here's Booker. The Rockets pull it in. They've led by as many as 11 points. You know, you talk about a foundational piece. To start his career, Devin Booker toiled through what Doris a half a decade of losing in Phoenix.
It was all of that, Kevin, but what I admired most is through all of that losing, he never stopped working, and the losing never stopped bothering him. He never got comfortable with it. Now, all of a sudden, other players see his talent, they want to join him, and it's a much more competitive basketball team.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more, you're right. Booker the pass to Brooks. Now Green. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 6 rebounds in the game. VanVleet kicks to Smith. Clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot off. And Thompson throws it down.
And this one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Here's Booker. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Booker's got 10 points in the game. Houston leading by 9. Here's VanVleet. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Smith with it. Now Green defending. Smith outside. Pass to Şengün. Back to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Over Williams. And it's Smith missing. Suns trail by 11. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Van Vliet against Williams. Count the basket. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 11 now for the Rockets.
You love how much edge Fred Van Vliet plays with. This guy is undersized. He's on the interior. He says, I'm still going to score it.
Phoenix calls timeout. So for the Suns, Royce O'Neal comes in for Dylan Brooks. And Allen subbed in for Devin Booker. And a switch here also for Houston. Shepard's checked in for Fred Van Vliet.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
And it's Smith penetrating. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
Şengün against Williams. Back to O'Neal. Dunn outside. Nailed from three-point land. Dunn's got 8 points.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
Suns trail by 10. O'Neal passes to Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Basket good. He's got 6.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Now here's Green. 15 points in the game. Connects from three-point range.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Houston.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Green passes to Allen. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Rockets leading by 8. Durant in the corner. Fires for 3. Oh, KD buries the 3.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Houston making some changes. Tari Eason's checked in for Jabari Smith. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Amen Thompson. And it's the Suns with the ball. There's Green with the 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Durant raising up.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line, proof of him getting to the efficiency we always look to.
And so Green will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 13. Here's Richards. Şengün covering. That one goes in. Richards got 8 points. Houston's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Eason's shot is good.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
The Suns shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Pass to Richards. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Rockets with the rebound. Eason's got 6 rebounds here tonight. From outside the arc. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
I'll tell you, he can make it look easy. That jump shot of Kevin Durant is automatic.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And, guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Butler, he's checked in for Green. Fred Van Vliet is checked in for Houston. Suns trail by 16. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Butler gets it to go.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Houston's gotten the three ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Now Van Vliet. He's got 20. 6 to shoot. And he converts the layup. Van Vliet's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And so it's Houston with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for Houston, they've got Steven Adams. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Thompson, and it's Van Vliet in at the 1. Suns trail by 16. And here is Allen. Here's Iguodala. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And the first one at the line is good. The Suns making a switch here. Gillespie's checked in. And so he hits both. And the Rockets with possession here. Eason's shot is good. And the Rockets lead by 16.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Here's Gillespie, covered by Van Vliet. And it's Gillespie missing.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
Thompson misses. And for the Suns, they're shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. 13 feet away. A kick out to O'Neal. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Gillespie, covered by Van Vliet. And it's Gillespie missing. Easton passes to Finney-Smith. Van Vliet with it. Buries it from three-point range. Van Vliet's got 9 points here in the second half.
Rise and fire in the catch and shoot. Fred Van Vliet ready and willing.
And it's Gillespie missing. Houston leading by 19 points. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Richards. Outside, O'Neal. Can they get it? Gillespie, that's good.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
Adams finds Finney-Smith. Now here's Van Vliet. He's tightly guarded. That one goes. Count it.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
I got ball.
Eason passes to Finney-Smith. Rebound by the Suns. And stolen by Thompson. Finney-Smith with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 5 assists in the game. The Suns have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Here's Gillespie. First free throw is good. So for the Rockets. Şengün's checked in for Adams. Smith comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Kevin Durant subbed in for Amen Thompson. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Van Vliet. Şengün kicks to Durant. To the right side. Smith outside. The three ball hits the three-point bomb.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Pass to Williams. Inside. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Outside, KD. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Boy, how about the finish by Kevin Durant? Just gets up with such ease.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Jacks up a three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And that one, good.
Now, Kevin Durant's not missing chippies, folks. You allow him to get that kind of position, turn the lights out.
Here's Booker. Puts the move on. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Smith the pass to Easton. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Smith. Now here's Şengün. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Van Vliet. It's rebounded by Booker. The Suns have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Gillespie, no good with the layup. Rockets leading by 23. Şengün finds Eason. Out to Smith. Lets the 3 fly. Good on the triple. Smith's got 6 in the quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Shots good by Green.
Putting his size to use. Green's got great length, and it helps him there inside.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Donnie's checked in for the Suns. And a change for the Rockets. Thompson's checked in. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Williams, that's good.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
1:52 left to play in the final quarter. Smith outside. Back to Van Vliet. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Dunn. Dunn's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Green. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Van Vliet.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Rockets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Fred Van Vliet.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And the Rockets making a change here. Tari Eason's checked in for Smith. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Kevin Durant. Okogie's checked in for Thompson. And Shepard subbed in for Fred VanVleet. The free throw dropped for Şengün. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Booker. Another shot. The Rockets pull it in.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Pass to Eason. This one for three. That shot no good. 19 seconds left in the fourth. Green kicks to Dunn. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Oh, selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
Shepard the pass to Şengün. Here's Okogie. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Night and day for the defense. What was better in the second half?
Well, early in the game, they got some easy threes, 4 or 5 threes. And they're a great shooting team, and they're great in the paint. So we just had to make a second effort. I think the only adjustment we made was playing harder. And we just got to continue to keep playing together on both ends.
Yeah, Chuck Daly used to always say defense is all about effort, and you showed it tonight. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right.